Would you like to manifest easier and stop thinking, overthinking, but actually get into the frequency of what it is that you truly desire? In today's video, I'm going to go into connecting in with how abundance and intuition actually are in the same frequency in your body, and then how you can use this to actually manifest and start stepping into more of a life that you desire. So thank you for joining me. I'm AmyC with You Finding You. I'm an intuitive and transformational coach, and I help you really get connected into your body wisdom, into your intuition, and really starting to create from within rather than looking outside of yourself for all the answers. They're actually all within us. And currently, if you check in the dialog box below, there's a freebie you can snag up, which is about getting connected, or tools and techniques that you can use to get connected into your own body wisdom and really start listening from within. So again, do check that out. That's in the dialog box below. So first, before going into this idea of abundance and intuition and the frequencies being similar in our body, I want to actually talk about the difference of just being in your thoughts to listening and connecting within your body. So if you have a wish or a desire and you're like, oh, I can have that. I would love to have that. The energy of it. So you feel into what is your body doing when you say you want, like, I want thousands of dollars. Does your body tighten up, or does it actually feel easy? Does it feel like this is a possibility that I can have? Or like, I would love to be dating this sexy guy and I would really enjoy this and I can have that. Or does your body respond with, are you sure you can? Like, does that really feel aligned? So take a minute, think about something you really desire and want, and then notice how your body responds. So what we want to start to do is actually get your body in alignment and the energy and frequency of it in alignment to what you desire. So maybe certain desires actually aren't aligned for you. And that's what I'm going to go into next, is this idea of finding the yeses within you. So if there is a desire that up in your thoughts is like, oh, I really need this, I want this, like, I want a big flashy home and I want a shiny car, but your body is like, oh no, I actually really don't. What I want is something more subtle, something more calm, easy. Like, I would rather go sit on the beach and spend my time on the beach. I don't need to be showing off in a car. And this is, again, these are just concepts or ideas, but what I'm getting at here too is that your thoughts in your mind, your ego might want to show off in a certain way, having the big home, having the big car, and yet your body's like, that doesn't feel aligned for what I truly want. So it's getting into a place in yourself of alignment in you and listening to that alignment. And that is where the intuition also comes in. So this idea of intuition, abundance, listening to, being in a place that you can manifest, is listening to those yeses in your body. So what do I mean by yeses in your body? If you are desiring this big flashy car and your body gets constricted and tight, that is more of a no. That's saying, no, actually, you don't want that. But if you see this shiny, beautiful car and your body gets expansive and opens up, then your body and you are more aligned with that desire. And you can then feel into that desire in your body. So take a second now and just think about something you really love, you really enjoy, and feel the feeling in your body of like, yeah, this really feels good. This feels really nice. And your body's more expansive, it's more open, there's more ease in it. That's the feeling you want to be creating when you are wanting something, when you're desiring and craving to manifest something. So if you have doubts of actually having it, you're going to get more constrained. So if there's something like, oh, I want thousands of dollars, I want to be making all this money, but then you go, oh, but I don't know if I can, I don't know how, I start questioning or doubting it, you get into that constrained place and you're basically then cutting off what you really want to be manifesting. So, if you notice your body then constraining or your body getting tight and you're not feeling fully expansive with the idea or whatever it is that you're desiring, notice it and check in with your body. Like, what's going on? Is this a true desire, or is it like ego wanting something? Or am I actually afraid and afraid of taking the steps or the things that need to happen? Or do I feel not worthy? And see what's going on. Because I know for myself, there's many things that I'm going towards, like in my business, and I've had fears come up, imposter syndrome, not feeling that I could do this, or not believing I was worthy of it. And those fears come up and then block the steps that I want. But as I become aware of it, I can then shift those feelings and be like, is that true? Is it true that I'm not worthy of this? Is it true that people are not going to want to come and work with me or whatever it is? Or is it true with the imposter syndrome of like, I don't actually have the skills? Well, I actually do. So it's noticing and checking in with yourself, and then again getting back into a feeling in your body of feeling love, of feeling more expansive, of really being like, yeah, this would feel great, this would be great. But also, like the example with working with clients or people coming in, it's like, oh, look at all the help that I can give to people. And for yourself too, of like, if I have this item or if I create these things, look at how much I can give and offer to people and what they'll be getting out of it, rather than this fear or whatever it is that's coming up. So we're getting into a place of being more expansive in our body, feeling more of openness and like, yes, this is a yes. So getting into an aligned place in ourselves, even if we have the fears coming up. And again, that's different from the ego place of ego going, you want this for status, or you need this for being looking a superficial kind of ways. And even if the ego is coming up, checking back in with yourself, into your body again, and seeing if there is a yes with this. So there could be some things where the ego is saying, hey, I want this big shiny car. And you're like, yeah, man, that would feel so great. Like I would be driving around feeling good and I would get from place A to B with such ease and joy. You can manifest that. You can create that. So it's again getting into this place of yes inside of you that really feels aligned, that really feels joyful, that brings up these real feelings of yes, this feels so good. And so you want to shift from all those doubts or fears and get into a place of yes within you. And again, talking about this idea of just being in the thoughts, if you're like, yeah, I want this, I want to create this, but you don't feel it within your body, you don't feel that full yes, then you're not going to be creating it or manifesting it with as such of a ease or flow to it. And note that the yes does not come as just a thought in your head. It will feel in your body, again, this idea of expansiveness, lightness, ease, maybe a peace, a calm, or warmth in your body. That it's like a hug from someone, and you feel that in your body of like, yeah, this feels really good. So have a play with this, getting into this idea of yes in yourself, And like I had mentioned, this idea of intuition, abundance, manifestation, all of these things are in that place within your body. So when you are receiving intuitive hits or thoughts or feelings, it's also in that place of yes in your body. So your body's yes is alignment in you. When you feel that alignment, that yes, that is saying you are open to this and these possibilities can flow into you. Abundance can flow into you. And that is where your intuition also lives. So getting into that place of being able to hear the yeses in you, and that is when you can connect in with it, really when you can start creating and manifesting the reality of your dreams. So thank you guys for joining me today. If you are enjoying getting value out of these videos, do hit that like, share, and subscribe. And I will be doing more videos on getting into this yes, getting into the intuition, knowing the difference in these. And so again, do click those buttons below and thank you. I'll see you in the next video.